Hey family, this is part 2 of Lent and fasting and some amazing ways that you can fast that you probably never thought of. All right, let's jump into it. First, of course, is the traditional fast from food and drink. One is like the meat fast, which is common in Catholic traditions, especially on Fridays. Then you have a fast from sweets and desserts. Processed food and junk food both helps you spiritually and physically. Fasting from alcohol, a way to focus on self-discipline. That's me right here. Number 1. That's what I'm giving up. Caffeine, which is like coffee and soda, challenges dependency on stimulants. I know a lot y'all a lot of y'all are like, wait a minute, coffee? Give that up? No. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. Snacking between meals. Some people fast that. It helps cultivate self-control. Some people fast a meal each day, so you skip a meal. Instead of eating 3 meals a day, you may eat 2, using that time for prayer and reflection. Some people fast sugar or bread. Some people fast dairy or dairy alternatives. And some people fast until a certain time each day, like intermittent fasting. Some people say I'll fast from sun up to sundown. Listen, there's no right or wrong way to fast. The whole point of Lent and fasting and prayer is just to lend yourself to God and to allow your body, your flesh, feed your flesh less of what it desires and feed your spirit more of what it needs. All right, another thing you can fast is lifestyle and entertainment. You can fast from social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that. TV or streaming services like Netflix or Hulu. You could fast video games, music like non-religious music, movies, podcasts or talk radio, excessive internet browsing, or news consumption. And for me, the 2 biggest that I am going to give to God these next 40 days is alcohol and the news consumption, because I just need a break from it. Another area you can fast on is behavioral and habit fast. For example, you could fast from complaining. You could replace the negativity with gratitude. You can fast from gossiping or speaking negatively, a fast that improves relationships. You can fast from procrastination. And instead of procrastinating, commit to act instead of delaying. From cursing or negative speech. You could fast from lying or exaggerating. Fast from judging others, overworking or busyness. You can fast from materialism. You can fast from vanity, like excessive focus on your appearance. Spend less time on your makeup, clothes, and mirrors. Or some of you all could fast toxic relationships by creating boundaries for emotional health. Another area of fast, again, see, so many people traditionally, and don't let anybody make you feel guilty because everybody thinks fasting is just from food or drink. No, a fast is anything that will be a sacrifice for you. For many of you, like myself, it could be drinking wine at night. It could be your news consumption. It could be your social media consumption. Don't let anybody guilt you into your fast that you want to dedicate to God. Okay? Next, you could fast from financial and possession fast. Shopping for non-essentials. You could avoid these impulse buys. You could fast from luxury items, like you'll skip indulgences to focus on simplicity. Some of y'all need to just fast from eating out or ordering takeout. Cook your meals at home instead. You could fast from brand name products. You could also fast from unnecessary spending. Another category of fast is digital and technology fast. Some of you could fast from your cell phone use after a certain time. Excuse me. So you say, okay, after 3 or 4 in the evening, I'm just not going to use my phone. Some of you need to you could fast from texting instead of calling. Selfies or posting online. Avoid self-promotion. Some of you all fast from emails after work hours, or fast online shopping. The next category of fast, spiritual and mindful fast. You could fast from negative thinking and replace with affirmations and prayer. Fast from skipping prayer or Bible study and commit to daily spiritual practices. That's the 3rd component that I'm going to incorporate. Every morning when I wake up, set a time to just really spend time with God, and in the evening. The 3rd, Fast from entertainment-based meditation versus Christian meditation. Refocus on God. Some of you all, you could fast idleness or laziness. Use your time wisely for growth and service. And then self-doubt. Fast from that. Instead, actively trust in God's plan. And the last category of fast I came up with was acts of fasting through action. You could fast from saying no to serving others and be more available to help. You could fast from self-centeredness and focus on others. You could fast from wasting time and be intentional with your day. You could fast from silence on important issues and speak up for justice and truth. See, fasting does not have to always mean deprivation. It's really about redirecting focus towards spiritual growth, self-discipline, and strengthening one's relationship with God. It should be paired with prayer and reflection for a maximum impact. And see, this is really, I guess, really hard for me, from a person who grew up in a church all my life, and so much false doctrine and man's opinions and views were infused into the pastor and how he pastored his flock. So now that I am grown, I'm learning to know the voice of God for myself, and I'm realizing it doesn't take all that to please God. It just takes a willing heart and a willing spirit. And so for me, this next 40 days of Lent that starts tomorrow, Wednesday, I want to focus on 3 things. 1, most importantly, just spending time with God. Because I feel like the more I spend with him, the less I want to feed my carnal, my flesh, the things that I have overindulged in, which has been like drinking wine at night. And I had to really say, okay, Angela, why are you drinking so much at night? Like, what are you trying to avoid? Are you trying to feel? And I've been using wine as a crutch. And as I work with my therapist and just go through my own childhood traumas and triggers, I'm realizing that I have been using wine as a crutch now that I'm grown. But before, when I was younger, I used food. And then as I became, when I was single and an adult, I used sex. And now that I'm in my 50s, I've been using wine. So these next 40 days, my prayer is that God, 1, help me to get closer to you. And 2, help me to live without this crutch and get to the root of my trauma. And 3, I'm going to be praying for each and every one of you and for our nation. Because this is a time, we are in perilous times, y'all. And the last thing I'm going to be giving up is watching the news. Because I can't handle what I see politically. Really disturbs me to a degree that is not healthy. So I just wanted to share those with you all, that fasting does not have to be just giving up food or water for 40 days or 40 nights. Don't let fasting put you in condemnation. It should really be a time of excitement and exploration, and really just getting to know who God is and getting to know who you are too. All right, listen, thank you all so much. Continue to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. And just know that, hey, you're not alone. And every day I'm going to be doing like a Lent prayer and devotional. And let's get to know who God is, truly, the real God. And let's get to know one another better. All right, talk to you soon. Be blessed. Bye. Bye, baby.